Oh, that was weird. Let me close the door. Mom has music on. Oh. Ooh, ooh. Anyway. Oh, I wrote another one this morning. Yes, I did. I'm rolling. Now 6. I will never create a song unless I write the lyrics now. That is definitely the rule. I must write the lyrics and then do that. I've got a lot of stuff on the screens. Let's solve that first. And these are up-tempo, I will call it happy songs. A happy song, I mean. Definitely a happy, positive song. I'm not going to write, I can't even think of writing in a negative way. I mean, I can't. I don't even think I could do it. I mean, I could try. I don't think it's going to be too good. Because what the hell am I going to talk negative? I don't want to go into the negative. I got a lot. And I want to thank those on Rumble for your positive feedback on the Eye Detective song, which I actually redid because I made a boo-boo in the spelling of one word. Though the song is still usable to cut it till the first chorus. But I did fix it and I created new ones, and I'm going to tell you, there is a powerful version. Powerful. And Chris is flipping out. I tried to message Amanda. I would like her to, I sent her all the songs. I want to get her take on it. She's the producer for the show. And they can do highlight clips with that. They can do all kinds of stuff with it. I'm not saying as an intro for the show, because that's different how we operate. But as far as using it to make a collage, oh my God. And it's my lyrics. So let me just get this all sorted here first. I don't know what Mom is listening to, but sounds Celtic. She likes listening to she's like me, she likes all types of music. But it's definitely Celtic music going on over there. Okay, we're missing one. Then we're going to get into it. But again, I want to thank those on Rumble, new subscribers, and your comments inspired me to do more. So thanks to Rumble, because I'm grateful. And I'm getting emails and comments from people that I don't know that they're watching. People, what? Huge swarms of dragonflies invade Rhode Island beach. Oh my gosh, that must be crazy. Here's one. Somebody just commented, I like it, Bill! Exclamation point. So that is from a friend. So people are paying attention. Like, I got this email earlier. Hi, Bill. This is someone that I know well. Working relationship. A host. Hi, Bill. I love your music. How very creative you are. And then she went into other stuff too. Hi, Carmen. So I'm on a roll with the writing of the lyrics. And of course, Suno creates the music, to make that clear. I'm not writing the music. I'm just doing the lyrics. So now this morning, I made 3 versions of the same song, same lyrics, and I love them. But before that, I want to show you the fixed version of I Detective. He's not going to use this because it's just too mellow, but it's powerful. And I love it because it is powerful. But now I got to find it. And I think it's going to be down this way. Let me lower this. That's not it. That's not it, I don't think. I make multiples. Oh, that's not it either. Might be this one. Nope. That's not it. It might be this. Nope. I put check marks. They're the ones I like. These are checked. That's not it either. This is the one that came out freaking amazing. Oh, that's an instrumental. I like this instrumental. That's not what I want to play. I like this though. I really like that. That's the one he loves. He loves that like crazy. But is it this one?
Protect
no.
And serve.
Might be this one. Yeah, it's this one. This is intense, it's mellow, but it's awesome with the lyrics.
In line of fire, to protect and serve, sacrifice of many, in honor they deserve. Men and women dressed in blue, the flag waves behind them, saluting to those who gave their all, a solemn tone to our anthem. We are the ones who stand in line, no matter what the cost. We bring the peace to our streets, without them we are lost. Mainstream blinded by their bias, despite the negativity. We stand tall to protect our communities. My honor is yours to have. Under God I make the pledge. I swore an oath to protect you. Our families living life on the edge. We are on the front line to ensure all are protected. We raise our voice and arms on our detective. Bias of the media, it blacken us with fear. What do they know of reality? So-called facts so unclear. The truth of the matter, we wait for the call to fight the crime within our streets, for justice one and all. We serve with pride pride and dignity, our uniform and our shield. Despite the negativity, which we will never yield. The goal is to protect and serve, in which we do our best. With love of our country, fighting crime, we will not rest. My honor is yours to have. Under God I make the pledge. I swore an oath to protect you. Our families living life on the edge. We are on the front line to ensure all are protected. We raise our voice and arms on our detective.
I think that's beautiful. And then it fades out. So I like that. And there's a bunch of others I made today, but he's stuck on the one. But today, I said, we gotta finally do one of my best friend. And we all know who that is, right? 3 versions. I like all 3. There's 3.
Since the day we met, when you were at my feet, instant bond between us, watching from the passenger seat, staring into those blue eyes, our eyes focused on each other, piercing through my heart, feeling out one another. Always loyal and there for me, sitting tall for me to reach, waiting for my call, wondering what will I now teach, fetching his new ball, dropping at my feet, knowing it's time to play, I throw it down the hall. Psycho is my new best friend. He's always there for me, even when I'm feeling down. This is the best for me. Tail waving in the air, excitement on his face. Gets to go run in the yard. Who's gonna win that race? Standing guard against an attack, a noise causes a growl. Is that a threat to us? It's just a cat, he begins to howl. A single bark to let me know it's time to let him in. I jump up to open the door. In the end, Tycho wins. He is a part of our family, not just considered a pet. Was this just destiny, that first day when we met? I'm not ashamed to say he's spoiled, rotten to the core. I'll love my dog to the end, a part of my life forevermore. Tycho is my new best friend. He's always there for me, even when I'm feeling down. This is the best for me. Tail waving in the air, excitement on his face. Gets to go run in the yard. Who's gonna win that race?
So I like that version. It's about my dog, obviously. I had to write one about my dog. I had to. So here's another version. I like them all. There's 3. I don't know which one I like the most.
Since the day we met, when you were at my feet, instant bond between us, watching from the passenger seat, staring into those blue eyes, our eyes focused on each other, piercing through my heart, feeling out one another. Always loyal and there for me, sitting tall for me to reach, waiting for my call, wondering what will I now teach, fetching his new ball, dropping at my feet, knowing it's time to play. I throw it down the hall. Tycho is my new best friend. He's always there for me, even when I'm feeling down. This is the best for me. Tail waving in the air, excitement on his face. It's to go run in the yard. Who's gonna win that race?
This song would definitely be number 3 on the list. I'm going to the next one. This one I liked. So it's a tie between the first and the third.
Since the day we met, when you were at my feet, it's a bond between us. Watching from the passenger seat, staring into those blue eyes. Our eyes focused on each other, piercing through my heart, feeling out one another. Always loyal and there for me, sitting tall for me to reach, waiting for my call, wondering what will I now teach. Catching his new ball, dropping at my feet, knowing it's time to play, I throw it down the hall. Taco is my new best friend, he's always there for me. Even when I'm feeling down, this is the best for me. Tail waving in the air, excitement on his face. It's to go run in the yard, who's gonna win that race? Standing guard against an attack, a noise causes a growl. Is that a threat to us? It's just a cat, he begins to howl. A single bark to let me know it's time to let him in. I jump up to open the door, in the end, Tycho wins. He is a part of our family, not just considered a pet. Was this just destiny, that first day when we met? I'm not ashamed to say, he's spoiled right to the core. I'll love my dog to the end, a part of my life forevermore. Tycho is my new best friend, he's always there for me. Even when I'm feeling down, this is the best for me. Tail waving in the air, excitement on his face. It's to go run in the yard, who's gonna win that race?
So there's 3 versions. That one I like and the first one. The first one's good though. So Tycho. I wrote a song for you, Tycho, you see? It's all about you. But I do like the first one. I like this one. My best friend.
Since the day we met, when you were at my feet, instant bond between us, watching from the passenger seat, staring into those blue eyes, our eyes focused on each other, piercing through my heart, feeling out one another. Always loyal and there for me, sitting tall for me to reach.
This is definitely my
Waiting for
favorite.
my call, wondering what will I now teach. Fetching his new ball, dropping at my feet, knowing it's time to play, I throw it down the hall. Tycho is my new best friend, he's always there for me. Even when I'm feeling down, this is the best for me. Tail waving in the air, excitement on his face. It's to go run in the yard, who's gonna win
So I wrote that one this morning while eating apple pie and drinking coffee. And I wrote that in 15 minutes. It kind of shows, though. But it's still good. I said, I got to write another one. So that was a fun one. That was more like definitely a fun thing to write about the dog. Tycho, the baby. And I should have did that. I should have put the things that I say to my dog, the little weird things. Cavaco. People be like, what the fuck is that? What is a cavaki? Sounds like something to eat. What the fuck is he talking about? Now I'm getting a communication now. Hold on, I'm getting incoming. I can pick it up tomorrow. I gotta print out an application. What the hell is she listening to? All right, enough of that. Anyway, I know you got to separate the words. I even like a 3-syllable word, you would have to break it up into pieces. My God, the incoming. Anyway, that's done. You could hear it on the phone, the incoming messages. So, stop it. Stop it. So now I'm getting all kinds of feedback from so many people. Can you write a song for me on this? And I'm like, whoa, slow down. I'm doing this for fun. And it's like, I'm getting emails. People are leaving comments, especially on Rumble. Rumble really liked 2 of the ones I wrote yesterday. One for Chris DePerno, Eye Detective. I'm going to call him. He's flipping out on the one I wrote for him. He's flipping out. But I need to call him because I wrote a few more. And I wrote the lyrics. Let me see what he's doing right now. Oh no, Randall Nickerson. Oh shit, I gotta hang up on Chris and call Randall Nickerson. Great documentary he did, Aerial Phenomenon. He's supposed to be on. I got him on with Don Ecker tonight. I gotta call him. Forget about Chris. Sorry, Chris. You called me back.
Hi, Bill.
Hey there. What's happening?
Oh, just checking in with you. Are we still on for today, or?
Yes. Now, it's at 7 p.m. Eastern.
Okay, I'm in Eastern right now, so I'm good.
Yeah, I know you're all over the place. I very honest, and he's going to tell you what's on his mind, but he'll do it in a respectful way if it's constructive criticism.
Yeah.
So that's him. But anyway, yeah. So Don Ecker, I don't know if you know who he is, but he's been around a long time. He's like Art Bell. He's been around doing oh gosh, yeah. So you got the link for StreamYard. Just try to be there 10 minutes prior to the show so they don't have a heart attack.
Tonight.
Yes.
So that's with Don?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I get confused. So 10 minutes before 7 Eastern Daylight Time.
Right, so 6:50.
Okay.
And I can't wait. I was told to be there at 6:30 on Saturday at Pine Bush. I am going to go there earlier.
I'll probably go earlier.
Yeah, because I help out with the tech stuff, make sure everything goes smoothly. Sure. Now, is the film on a drive and a flash drive? Like, how are you going to present the film at Pine Bush?
Probably the MP4. I'll have it on a couple different drives and on a computer.
Good.
But it needs to be downloaded onto whatever system, so there's no chance of it getting ejected or.
Oh, wait a minute. So it's on a disc, or it's on?
No, it's MP4.
So are you going to bring your laptop to play it right from your laptop, and I could connect it to the monitor, to the screen?
I can do that as well, unless they have a computer that.
They don't.
They don't.
That's why I'm glad I'm talking to you.
So is it? So I have Macs. Is it Mac or a PC system?
Well, whatever I can connect with an HDMI. Yep.
Sure.
And it works. And what we'll do now that you said that, I'm gonna get there at 5.
I'll get there as early as you need, and I can come way earlier than that.
Well,
just to make sure everything works right.
I will. You're gonna be in the area Saturday, so I'll give you a call because I'll talk to Lance. But I want to do a test while the place is still closed to the public, and make sure everything runs flawlessly.
Okay.
So I will see you on Saturday.
That's this Saturday, right? Yeah.
Yep. It came so fast, right?
It has. It's been a whirlwind.
Yeah, so have fun with Don. It's 2 hours. Last week, since you weren't there, he knew John Mack. Don goes back quite, like I said, he's been doing this for decades. He did a whole show talking about the background of that case last week. So now he's got you tonight and show the images. Everything that your publicist sent me is in StreamYard, even the trailer.
Great.
So you guys are going to have fun. But make sure, Randall, that you push the Pine Bush event this weekend and tell them about that you're going to be showing the film, the whole thing. Just promote it as best as you can.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. I'm not very good at self-promotion.
I hear you, but I mean, I'm going to call Don. I'm going to call Don myself and tell him to bring it up, and then that might be easier.
Do you know that the people that ripped me off, Netflix?
somebody should make a movie on John Mack for real. I mean, seriously, everything that he went through with as a teaching and all the trials and tribulations and the tragic passing in the accident.
Yeah.
Somebody should make a movie on John Mack.
I think, the John Mack Institute, I mean, I've been dealing with them for a while, and I know there's been some people, but I have no idea why they didn't come to me and say it, because I had to research him.
Right.
I have tons of material on him, but the John Mack Institute is not John. John, it's just, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But like a person like you, especially that you did the research, I think you're in a perfect setting where it can be approached that you're the filmmaker, you make the film of John Mack. That would be awesome.
Yeah. I mean, I'd love to. It's just I have to get the permission from family.
Of course.
They're looking to other people, and
right.
I'm like, my God, what are you guys doing?
Yeah, it's actually wasting time. It's a waste of time.
Yep. And I don't understand. I don't.
Wow, that was a deep, private conversation that cannot be heard. That's for sure. All the stuff that goes on. I'm gonna tell you. I don't want to even say because, oh my gosh, what this guy's been through. Oh my God. You hear the horror stories. I've heard quite a few of what goes on behind the scenes. But anyway, I'll be meeting him on Saturday. It'll be cool. But I got to call Mr. Decker because he won't do it. He's too humble. So Don is not humble. Don is, and I got to mute him because he hates to be heard. He is definitely in your face, blunt, direct. And I love him for it. I mean, he doesn't pull no punches. Is that what it's like, really, Don? Speak your mind. Why don't you? Oh my gosh. I got to mute. He does not like it. He gets pissed. And I'm not going to piss him off. Oh no, he's going to the doctor. Fuck. He went to get blood work.
Huh?
Hello, I know you went to get blood work. Hold on, I'm muting. I'm live. Let me mute. I got to talk to you. All right, talk to you later, Don.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, that's taken care of. Moving forward. And I got so heavily distracted because everything happens like that. But as I was mentioning before all that, is the two songs that I'm getting incredible feedback. And it's coming, like I said, from many sources. It's coming from Rumble emails. People are emailing me, telling me, wow, awesome. And then there's a couple in chat as well. But it's coming from other sources. I'm like, wow. And I'm humbled by it. And I appreciate it to those that are doing it. But the two, well, there's three, actually, that are getting the most attention. All these lyrics, oh my God. It's not that one. Yeah, that one is one of them. But let's go with Fault Line first. Now, I think I got the video for that. For Fault Line. I wrote this yesterday. And boy, oh boy, people are making a lot of connections with this. And that's the great thing when you write. It's in the ear of the beholder. People have different interpretations. And I like doing that. I like using metaphors. I like the dog song was more direct. But people can take the song for their own meaning, which I like. Because the song can have multiple themes going on at the same time. Even the biking song, it's not just about biking. It's about personal drive and determination. There's other nuances there. There's layers. I just don't write like that. And I'm never going to use Suno unless I write the lyrics and create. I'm never looking back, playing around and letting it generate the lyrics. And as Mark mentioned, you have to be careful with certain words. You have to break them up. Because otherwise, it doesn't, the AI, the vocals will not pronounce it properly. So I've been aware of that, so I'm avoiding certain words like that. Sometimes it's unavoidable. And I've learned the pattern. I've learned how to keep it as simplistic as possible. Otherwise, it really garbles the words. You can't write a paragraph. You have to keep it short and sweet, to the point, to the best that you can. Because if you write a sentence or a line with 7 words in it, it's gonna turn into like a mess. The AI has a problem putting it together and doing it in a rapid manner where it's going to fit in the song. And then it just makes the songs like, it says it too fast. So that's another thing I've noticed. So as I write more and more, I'm starting to catch on to the technique and the way to use it. And different songs have different vibes, obviously. But let me see where the videos are. But these songs are getting heavy attention and attraction. It's like, I'm like, what's going on? Now, there's 2 versions of this. There's actually 3. There's a heavy version, and then there's a more softer tone version. But a lot of my friends that like this music, and hosts even, are saying, holy shit, that rocks. So this is that one, Fault Line.
wishes to form. Foundations attacked, is this the new norm? Panic drives those with fear, driven by those who seek power. Will we be driven to our darkest hour? Rumors swirl, what should we believe? Blame shifts to each other, falling on deaf ears. We build our own borders. Who will survive? Will it be law and order? Is it just conspiracy? Masterminds of the global new order. Standing in the fault line, ground symbols under my feet. Forces aligned to wage war. They will be the ones we defeat. Standing in the fault line, caught in the crossfire. Anger fills the air, leads to chaos and disorder. Holding shots ignored, writing is on the wall. What will it take before we all fall? One side picks to destroy each other, the cauldron of fire to be released. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Is this judgment day or the eve of the beast? What did we do when we had the chance to seek a commonality? Anger and voices heard above each other. Too late for this finality. Lines drawn in the sand, now wiped away by gale force winds. We all need to respect each other, or in the end, no one wins. Standing in the fault line, ground trembles under my feet. Forces aligned to wage war. They will be the ones we defeat. Standing in the fault line, caught in the crossfire. Anger fills the air, leads to chaos and disorder. Standing in the fault line, ground trembles under my feet. Forces aligned to wage war. They will be the ones we defeat. Standing in the fault line, caught in the crossfire. Anger fills the air, leads to chaos and disorder. And disorder.
So that one's getting a lot of attention. The heavier version. I haven't posted the other version. This one's getting a lot of traction. It's coming. It's like nice. Even old friends are like, "Are you paying attention? I didn't know you were paying attention." And like I said, there are different versions. And this one is definitely getting a lot of attention. A lot of attention. These two.
As twilight approaches with colorful hues, daydreams turn to night. Twinkling appears slowly above the hints of the heavenly light. With each passing moment, wonders are born, like years traveled, determining that date. A look through a time machine, how long before we know their fate? The wonders and dreams race against time, the brilliance of light and shooting stars. What lies above and beyond our Earth? Imagining our travels and visits to Mars. How far can we reach our outstretched hands? There is no limit, our goals set high. Watching the meteor streak above under the night-lit sky. Could there be life out there, feeding in the Goldilocks zone? What would an exoplanet be like? Is it similar to our own? Mysteries of the universe, galaxies swirl, what is that black hole? The power and beauty of a sun, northern lights are born. endless secrets the naked eye can't see. What is that beautiful planet? Which planet is that? What could that be? Pulling all the charts like a captain at sea, heart pounding within my chest. A new frontier to be explored, humanity's destiny to begin its quest. Rockets launched upward with a fiery roar, risks and danger lie in its course, overcoming all challenges, atmosphere pierced with all its force. Is that a SpaceX rocket or satellite? Feelings of excitement and joy, lying back and gazing at this beautiful sight, the night-lit sky for all to enjoy.
Could there be life out there, feeding in the Goldilocks zone?
What would an exoplanet be like? Is it similar to our own? Mysteries of the universe, galaxies swirl, what is that black hole? The power and beauty of our sun, northern lights are born in the northern pole.
So I'm getting a lot of feedback for this one. A lot. Crazy. Those two, and Cyclone. Cyclone's still doing its thing. And again, that's more out front. You pretty figure out what the theme of that is. But Cyclone can be interpreted in many ways. And I like this. Cyclone's my favorite. It's the first one I wrote the lyrics to, and it's my favorite. Cyclone is my favorite. Oh, come on. Oh, it's Chris. Shit. Chris, hold on. Oh my God. Just so you know, I'm live.
Okay, what's up, Bo?
Did you figure out which song you liked? Or are you going to go with the first?
I think I'm going to go with the first, but I'm going to start looking at them later today and just make sure that that's exactly what I want to do. But the first one is freaking awesome.
It really is. That first one is awesome. It really is awesome. I'm not saying because, I created it, but it is perfect for iDetective.
Yeah, the music and everything is really great.
It really is. Anyway, I just wrote another one.
Really?
Yeah, about my dog. Remember I told you I was going to do it?
About your dog?
Yeah.
Let me hear it.
I'll send. You want me to send it to you? Because I'm live. You want to go on? You want to watch for a second? My stream, Rumble.
No, let them hear it.
Yeah, but then you can't hear it.
How can I not? Well, just.
You want me to send you the? Want me to send you the file?
Yeah, send me the file.
All right, go. Call me if you need me.
All right, man.
Bye. All right, time out now. I have to download that version of the dog song. Unbelievable. All right. Okay, where is it? This one. No. Yes. Download MP3. Okay. Let me send it to him. That's funny. All right, here. I wrote it in 15 minutes. And sometimes that reflects, it shows the rush. But it fits. He's going to laugh when he hears it. It's upbeat, it's a little corny, but it's about my dog. But Cyclone. So I wrote this for riding, cycling, for riding my bike, which I couldn't do today because it was horrible outside. Tomorrow is another day. But Cyclone is another one a lot of people are hitting me up about. And this is the first one I wrote. I wrote 6 now. In like the last 5 days, no, the last 3 days I've written 5.
In the mist of the morning dew, daylight appears within the sky. A clearing appears in a path below. A movement blurs the eye as it moves by. The power of the mind as the petals roar. Hands held tight upon the silver bar, reaching new heights as it continues to soar.
Hitting all the gears, struggling through an uphill climb, pushing all limits. Will I make it this time? Reaching to the top to start the decline, cruising to the movement machine, making it mine, riding it fast, rocking through the tracks, hitting all speeds, never looking back. Pedal to the metal, no limit in sight. Dust clouds left behind, cyclone through the night. Roll, clouds stir, eagles glide above. No regrets, this is what I love. The path reveals a light. My body starts to purge. Energy ignites. We continue to search. Upon the clearing path, the rider nears its end. Glimmering light approaches the bend, cutting like a blade into the wind of glory. Cross the finish line in a champion story. Riding all the gears, struggling through an uphill climb, pushing all limits. Will I make it this time? Reaching to the top to stop the decline, cruising to the movement machine, making it mine. Riding it fast, rocking through the tracks, hitting all speeds, never looking back. Pedal to the metal, no limit in sight. Dust clouds left behind, cyclone through the night. Storm clouds stir, eagles glide above. No regrets, this is what I love. The path reveals a light. My body starts to purge. Energy ignites. We continue to search. Upon the clearing path, the rider nears its end.
So that one's getting a lot of attention too. And then this one is also, but not as much as the others. But it's a song I wrote more for me than anything else.
The innocence of youth, dreams fill their minds. Visions of fantasy, seeking treasures to find. Memories stored away to the future's past. Measurements of height, the clock ticking so fast. The hourglass of time, wonder years pass by. Reality awaits, the chosen path meets the eye. The yin and yang of life, what should I do? Choices must be made, broken mirror, is this you? Approaching the crossroad, the train crosses the track. Storm clouds grow, should I turn and go back? Approaching the crossroad, in the still of the night, I must drive on and continue to fight. Never too late to fix what's broken inside. Anxieties pushed away, there's no need to hide. Self-esteem and confidence, the power of the mind. Filled with flowing energy, negative thoughts left behind. Speed down the highway, no lights or signs in front of you. No one in the rearview mirror, brilliant sky, sky so blue. Your destiny lies ahead, there is no limit. The crossroad now a memory, my life now infinite. Approaching the crossroad, the train crosses the track. Storm clouds grow, should I turn and go back? Approaching the crossroad, in the still of the night, I must drive on and continue to fight.
So that one's getting a little, not as much as the others. That one's it's getting attention, but not like the others. But the one that Chris, I wrote, so he called me last night. He says, Bill, I saw your stuff on Facebook. Oh my God, you really wrote those? I said, yeah. Can you do one for iDetective? I said, sure. I'll do it now. An hour later, I sent him the file, and he went nuts. And I made more, but he loves the first one. I've sent him like 9 versions. And he's like, oh my, and that's why I said, which one you going with? The first one. I knew he was going to go with the first one. Oh my gosh. So I wrote a song for the show. And I'll put the words on the screen. It's really good for iDetective. There it is. So let's slide it over a little bit. Now let's play it. And here we go again now. I got to figure out which one it is because there's a few versions. It's public. That's fault line. Let me see. Not that one. I actually published 3 versions. This is the one he loves.
Line of fire to protect and serve. Sacrifice of many in honor they deserve. Men and women dressed in blue, the flag waves behind them, saluting to those who gave their all, a solemn tone to our anthem. We are the ones who stand in line, no matter what the cost. We bring the peace to our streets, without them we are lost. Mainstream blinded by their bias, despite the negativity. We stand tall to protect our communities. My honor is yours to have, under God I make the pledge. I swore an oath to protect you, our families living life on the edge. We are on the front line to ensure all are protected. We raise our voice and arms on iDetective. The bias of the media media, they blacken us with fear. What do they know of reality? So-called facts, so unclear. The truth of the matter, we wait for the call to fight the crime within our streets for justice, one and all. We serve with pride and dignity, our uniform and our shield.
Not bad, right? Pretty good.
The negativity, which we will never yield. The goal is to protect and serve, in which we do our best. With love of our country, fighting crime, we will not rest. My honor is yours to have. Under God I make the pledge. I swore an oath to protect you, our families living life on the edge. We are on the front line to ensure all are protected. We raise our voice and arms on I Detective. We raise our voice and arms on I Detective.
I don't blame Chris for liking that one because it's good for the show, for iDetective. That is really good, I must say, even though I wrote the lyrics. I'm biased, so, but it definitely sets the tone and the message. No doubt about it. In support of. And you don't just have to put that in the context of law enforcement. It could be military branches. It could be first responders. Firemen wear blue. They do in New York City, at least they used to. I don't know what they wear now. So that goes across the board. So, and we all know how the mainstream media portrayed law enforcement. And that irks me. So I wrote that for the show in tribute to all of them. But this morning, I said I'm going to write another one. And this is more of a fun one. This is more lighthearted. I said I got to write one about, it's so obvious, Tycho. So that's what I did. I copied and pasted it, that's why it's in blue, into Suno to create the song. And this is it.
Since the day we met, when you were at my feet, instant bond between us, watching from the passenger seat, staring into those blue eyes, our eyes focused on each other, piercing through my heart, feeling out one another. Always loyal and there for
I wrote that in 15 minutes. I just put it together because I said, as I was talking to Chris, I said, Chris, I'm going to write a dog about Tycho. And I did, just to do it. Because now I can say I did it. So, and it's cool. And it's definitely some of the things that bond and all the things that we do together. Because the racing in the yard is true. He just flies. I have to run to keep up. So it's like literally a race in my property on the side to keep, who's going to be ahead? Is he or I? So that's literal. What goes on when I take him out? It's because he's on like a 20-foot leash on his harness. He's wearing the harness. So it's like he just goes. And then he gets on his hind legs and he starts hopping because he sees something. But I have to run in front of him. But a lot of the times, that's when he first goes outside. Then he settles down. And then he waits for me to get to him. And then he continues. He'll wait for me to catch up to him. And then he goes. But at the first instance, when we go outside, he's gone. He wants to fly. He wants to go. And that's the hardest part. After that, about 5 minutes, then he calms down and it's chill. But I wrote that, and it's literal. A lot of it's literal. And it's true. He barks one time. If he's at that door, you might see it during some of the streams. He'll bark once when that door is closed to let him in. That's happened numerous times while I'm on a stream. He will literally do a single bark saying, I want to come in. So I got to get up, open the door to let him in. And that's it literally in the lyrics. It says it right there. A single bark to let me know it's time to let him in. I jump up to open the door. In the end, Tycho wins. He gets his way. So that's literal. That's like real. And I think a lot of people don't consider their pets like pets. They're family. They're important to us. I mean, it's like losing family when we lose our pets. It took me 7 years to get another dog because I lost 2 dogs in a span of 3 or 4 months. One died, came to my bed, on the side of the bed, and died on the floor looking at me. And I could see it gasping with its last breath, and I'm freaking out. That was traumatic for me. The other one we brought to the vet. They did surgery. We spent thousands. And they said, oh, she's going to be okay. She died 2 days later at the vet. Devastation. They're both buried in the backyard. So that was tough. So, I mean, it's like losing a member of your family. And I think many of us, vast majority of us, feel the same way about our cats, whatever pet it is. So, at least I have a happy little corny song, this one, to say that at least I wrote one in dedication to my dog. So that was the whole reason I went off on this today. Just to say I did it now. But I'm going to be writing often now. There's a lot. I have a lot of ideas in my head. And it's funny because I have to vent. I have to let it out. All these different subject matters. I'm touching on so many different areas. And I'm thinking about so many themes, ways that I can go with writing. And I don't want to get stuck in a rut. And be like redundant and everything, because the songs do sound the same. So I'm gonna have to start changing up the music itself. So there's a lot in there. All this is the lyrics. I put them in a notepad and I just go on and on and on, and it's growing. And this doesn't have Cyclone. Cyclone's in another one, but there's a few here. But I'm gonna tell you, that fault line is pretty intense. And the heavy version is the one I like. But the other version isn't bad either. What's up, Mike? I was thinking of Momzilla, but I don't want Mom to hear it because she'll get crazy. I could make it like a parody kind of a deal. And then make light of it. So I might do that. I might make one. And even, what's up, Hunchback? And even title it Momzilla. That's actually a good idea, Michael. I think that's the next one. I think that's where I'm going to go next. Oh, Rabbit is here. My God. What title would I come up for Rabbit? I would have to think about that one. But yeah, that's probably next. Now that you put that in my head, now that's probably next, Mike. To be honest, a Momzilla one. I mean, I don't want to get negative. I don't want to go into any kind of negative lyrics. I don't want to get dark. I don't want to go there. So most, if not all, the songs are going to be positive. But I want to see the other fault line.
And fissures to form, foundations attacked. Is this the new norm? Panic drives those with fear, driven by those who seek power. Will we be driven to our darkest hour? Rumors swirl, what should we believe? Blame shifts to each other, falling on deaf ears. We build our own borders. Who will survive? Will it be law and order? Is it just conspiracy? Masterminds of the global new order. Oh, standing in the fault line, ground trembles under my feet. Forces line to wage war, they will be the ones we defeat. Standing in the fault line, caught in the crossfire. Anger fills the air, leads to chaos and disorder. Warning shots ignored, writing is on the wall. What will it take before we all fall? One side pits to destroy each other, the cauldron of fire to be released. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Is this judgment day or the eve of the beast? Rivers swirl when we had the chance to seek a commonality. Anger voices heard above each other, too late for this finality. Lines drawn in the sand, now wiped away by gale force winds. We all need to respect each other, or in the end no one wins. Standing in the fault line, ground trembles under my feet. Forces line to wage war, they will be the ones we defeat. Standing in the fault line, caught in the crossfire. Anger fills the air, leads to chaos and disorder.
So that's another good version of that. There's the hard version, and then there's that version. I haven't published that one yet, so I'm going to do that probably now on Facebook. But I'm still waiting to get the video made for the dog. I think a lot of people are going to get a laugh out of that one. But that is pretty damn good too. And it's intense. It's definitely got an intensity to it. So, like, I'm changing the themes. I don't want to, like I said, get stuck on one particular subject matter. That's why the Momzilla one might work. But so far, we got the biking, which is also personal drive. We've got the sky one. We've got the personal one. We got the dog. We got eye detective. And we got that one. So 6. And I'm not making no more today. So I need a break. But it's coming out pretty good. But yes, Michael, for sure. That's it. It's done. Momzilla is definitely next. And I might even do samples of Godzilla and insert it, because you can do that. I might even do shit like that. I'm going to make this funny. I might even have, like Mark does her voice, Billy, like just record her. Oh my God, I can go nuts with it. I can do all kinds of crazy things with it. So it's going to be more of a comedic vibe going on with that one. I think that will be next. Take it to another level. But I'm having fun with it. And a lot of people are having fun with Suno. It is addicting to use it, to say the least. There's another fault line, but I don't know what this one is. I'm kind of scared to play it, but I saved it, so it can't be too bad. But I like the other two. I don't know what this one, I don't remember.
To form foundations attacked. Is this the new norm? Panic drives those with fear, driven by those who seek power. Will we be driven to our darkest hour? The room is slow, what should we believe? Blame shifts to each other, falling on deaf ears. We build our own borders. Who will survive? Will it be law and order? Is it just conspiracy? Masterminds of the global new order. Standing in the fault line, grounds trembles under my feet. Forces align to wage war. They will be the ones we defeat. Standing in the fault line, caught in the crossfire. Anger fills the air, leads to chaos and disorder.
So as I was saying earlier, it has problems when you put too many words in on one line. I was like, ew, that made me cringe. It has, so I'm learning how to adapt with it and go shorter. Otherwise, when it's doing the arrangements, it's gonna muddle it, it's gonna garble it, it's gonna mess it up. So I'm trying to keep now the line short, and it's working. It's definitely a recipe that's working. And it's a learning curve when you create it with your own lyrics. You cannot just come out with a whole sentence and think it's going to be put in phrase properly. It's going to put it wherever it wants. It's an AI. And it doesn't fit the vibe and the flow of the song. It totally disrupts that whole vibe, the feel. It's not going with necessarily with the music itself. It's just coming up with something. And it's unacceptable. It doesn't pass the smell test for me. So that's why I'm learning and writing differently because of that. You just got to use it, and in time it'll develop. But those are definitely the songs. And there's so many that I've created, but it gets crazy. Like I made 9 eye detective ones. 9. And they all have their different vibe and feel. But I had to have options. And I always like to have options when I make songs. Because a lot of them, you know, are going to turn out to be garbage. You throw them out, delete them. But yeah, it's fun. And I have the pro version, so I can keep creating and creating and creating. It's not like I have a limit. I could just keep going. So I can do waste song after waste song after waste song until I hear the one that, nah, I like that one. And it takes time to go through it all. It's a lot. It's a lot of work. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely do the Michael. It's in my head now. It's over. I'm definitely doing the Momzilla. No doubt about it. But yeah, I just wanted to share the new song, the dog song. And I got to go see if I can get the video of that now. And I'm definitely going to post that other version of Fault Line because it's pretty good. A lot of people don't like they call it noise, metal, rock. It's too much for them. For some of us who like it, we appreciate it. But for some others, it's like, oh my God, it's just noise, you know? Just that's not what they like. It's not what they're into. I get it. Let's see. I got to pull Suno up. Because Suno creates the videos. Now, like I did yesterday, which is what that's the next phase of doing the music. And I have all kinds of ideas. Definitely a lot of ideas going on. Let me just see if this is downloadable yet. The dog one. Nope, it's still making it. So, like yesterday. Your channel live. New song debut. No. Oh no, it wasn't a live video. I uploaded it. It's this one. So I said, you know what? I'm doing a lot of biking. I have a lot of footage of when I go biking because I use the GoPro. And I've got a ton of it. Why aren't I using it? And before I share the screen. So I said, let me do this to one of them. This wasn't easy, but YouTube, it comes out poor quality. It drives me nuts. This is a GoPro video, 4K, and by uploading it, the video quality just diminished drastically. And I wonder if I should show the actual clip. I could do that instead. It might look better because I'm sharing it off of YouTube. It might be this one. Oh my God, what a difference. You have to see the difference. It's horrific. So this is the actual video off the GoPro. And I uploaded this with the music. You could hear it in the background, Cyclone. And this looks so much better, the original clip, than the one that was uploaded on YouTube. It's terrible. And it's disappointing. But I said, let me do this song to this. That's what it was made for.
In the mist of the morning dew, daylight appears within the sky. A clearing appears in a path below. A movement blurs the eye as it moves by. The power of the mind as the petals roar. Hands held tight upon the silver bar, reaching new heights as it continues to soar. Hitting all the gears, struggling through an uphill climb, pushing all limits. Will I make it this time? Reaching to the top to start the decline, cruising to the movement machine, making it mine. Riding it fast, rocking through the tracks, hitting all speeds, never looking back. Pedal to the metal, no limit in sight.
What's up, C?
Dust clouds left behind, cyclone through the night. Roll, clouds stir, eagles glide above. No regrets, this is what I love. The path reveals a light. My body starts to purge. Energy ignites. We continue to search. Upon the clearing path, the rider nears its end. Glimmering light approaches the bend, cutting like a blade into the wind of glory. Cross the finish line in a champion story. Riding all the gears, struggling through an uphill climb, pushing all limits. Will I make it this time? Reaching to the top to stop the decline, cruising to the movement machine.
I hear you, C.
Riding it fast, rocking through the tracks, hitting all speeds, never looking back. Pedal to the metal, no limit in sight. Dust clouds left behind, cyclone through the night. Storm clouds stir, eagles glide above. No regrets, this is what I love. The path reveals a light. My body starts to purge. Energy ignites. We continue to search. Upon the clearing path, the rider nears its end. Glimmering light approaches the bend, cutting like a blade into the wind of glory. Cross the finish line in the mist of the morning dew. Daylight appears within the sky. A clearing appears in a path below. A movement blurs the eye as it moves by. The power of the right as the pedals roar. Hands held tight on a silver bar, reaching new heights as it continues to soar. Riding it fast, rocking through the tracks, hitting all speeds, never looking back. Pedal to the metal, no limit in sight. Dust clouds left behind, cyclone through the night. Storm clouds stir, eagles glide above. No regrets, this is what I love. The path reveals a light. My body starts to purge.
the clearing path. The rider gives its end. Glimmering light approaches the bend, cutting like a blade into the wind of glory. Cross the finish line in a champion story. Riding it fast, rocking through the tracks, hitting all speeds, never looking back. Pedal to the metal, no limit in sight. Toss clouds left behind, cyclone through the night.
Just forget about that, dude. You have to see riding a bike and standing on that bridge. Oh boy. I was like, oh. Now look at the YouTube version. Even though I'm not putting the volume, but look at the difference. It focuses at times, then it doesn't. It pixelates at times, and oh my God, what is that? Tell me that's a spider. I'll flip. So I was like, really? But anyway. So I'm thinking of making collage videos of the other songs. But that's going to take some work, and I'm going to have to use some copyright-free video, or I'm going to get flagged. So that's going to take some serious work. Lucky I got some access to even be able to do that. To something that the station pays licensing fees for video clips. And there's so many of those out there that you can do and use. So that's what I want to do next. I want to build videos with the theme of the songs. But that's going to take some work, which I don't have time, really. But I hear you that you can't wait to go on your cruise. I don't blame you. Driving all day, working your ass off, shit, you deserve to go on a cruise. How long are you going for the cruise for? A week? Like, how long is your cruise? See? Email it, Mike. Email me the one that you just made. I'm still trying to get the dog one, because I want to upload it on Facebook so people could see it. And I definitely want to upload the other version of Fault Line. See, when I made Fault Line, it's seismic related, but it's not. Fault. The word fault. Line. Whose fault? And I kind of put that little messaging in the title, because people are going to see Fault Line. Is he going to talk about earthquakes? San Andreas? What are you going with Fault Line? No. It has another meaning. And that's why I did it. All right, the screen is going to go nuts. Maybe not. Let's see if the video is ready. It takes time to generate the video. Yep, it's still going. Just 5 days. 5 days is still good, dude. 5 days is good. Anything to get away is good. To me. But these bike rides are great for me, because I can go in the morning, still do things at night, and it's just so relaxing for me and healthy. So it's positive completely, just to get out of the house. Bahamas. Dude, I just hope there's no freaking I won't jinx it. I won't even finish my thought. How's that? I won't even finish what I was going to say. I don't want to jinx that at all. Not on you. What is that? Is that a firefly? A lightning bug? I automatically think spiders. I should definitely write a song arachnophobia, with my personal feelings of spiders. That's another one on the list. But I can't make it arachnophobia. That's just too blatantly obvious. It's got to have some other title. Not going with that. All right, I'm going to look, Mike. So you made one. Now, did you write the lyrics or you just used the Suno to generate the lyrics? Uh-oh. Let me mute. Oh my God. Lawsuits by some big names going after something. Wow. This is going to get, definitely it's going to be newsworthy when this all breaks out. What's going on behind the scenes. Oh my God. Whew. That was kind of scary. All right, Mike. I'm going to download it. I see it. Save audio. Oh, you wrote the lyrics? Cool. You see what I mean? If this is helping others to do it too and be creative, that's great. If others are doing it as well. And I would say to everybody, be proud of your creation, regardless what other people think, say. Be proud of it. It's yours. You own it. The lyrics. All right, Mike.
In the foggy field we walk, strange feeling like a clock, ticking time in eerie night. Hair stands up a ghostly fright.
I like it.
Freshly hate the field so vast. Corner of my eye, a shadow cast. Silence whispers in the breeze. Nothing moving in the trees. In the foggy field we roam, searching for a way back home. Heartbeats echo through the mist. In the quiet we exist. Chill that settles deep and slow. Steps fall silent, soft and low. Eyes wide searching for the
Now I just thought of another beat.
in the foggy field.
Oh, shit.
Darkness creeps as night grows old.
But I would have to get on the
Stories in
drums.
silence told.
It's the only way.
Footsteps fade
I like it.
in ghostly tunes.
Mike, I like this.
Beneath the pale and quiet. In the foggy field we walk, strange feeling like a clock, ticking time in eerie night. Hair stands up a ghostly fright. Freshly hate the field so fast. Corner of my eye, a shadow cast. Silence whispers in the breeze. Nothing moving in the trees. In the foggy field we roam, searching for a way back home. Heartbeats echo through the mist. In the quiet we exist. Chill that settles deep and slow. Steps fall silent, soft and low. Eyes wide searching for the end. In the foggy field, my friend. Darkness creeps as night grows old. Stories in the silence told. Footsteps fade in ghostly tunes. Beneath the pale and quiet moon. In the foggy field we roam, searching for a way back home. Heartbeats echo through the mist. In the quiet we exist. Chill that settles deep and slow. Steps fall silent, soft Footsteps fade in ghostly tunes beneath the pale and quiet moon. In the foggy field we roam, searching for a way back home.
I like it. Now I would cut it where it changed. I would cut that whole piece out, that secondary piece. I would cut all that out if it was me, because it does that. Suno does that. The song will officially end, and then they got some other shit at the end of it. I'm like, what the hell is this? It doesn't make sense. I do want to mess around with the dog song now that I got the drums, just to see. Uh-oh.
Since the day we met, when you were at my feet, instant bond between us, watching from the passenger seat, staring into those blue eyes, our eyes focused on each other, piercing through my heart, feeling out one another. Always loyal and there for me, sitting tall for me to reach, waiting for my call, wondering what will I now teach, fetching his new ball, dropping at my feet, knowing it's time to play, I throw it down the hall. Psycho is my new best friend, he's always there for me, even when I'm feeling down. This is the best for me, tail waving in the air, excitement on his face, used to go run in the yard, who's gonna win that race? Standing guard against an attack, a noise causes a growl. Is that a threat to us? It's just a cat, he begins to howl. A single bark to let me know it's time to let him in. I jump up to open the door. In the end, Tycho wins. He is a part of our family, not just considered a pet. Was this just destiny, that first day when we met? I'm not ashamed to say he's spoiled, rotten to the core. I'll love my dog to the end, a part of my life forevermore. Tycho is my new best friend, he's always there for me, even when I'm feeling down. This is the best for me, tail waving in the air, excitement on his face, used to go run in the yard, who's gonna win that race?
Oh, hell yes.
Since the day we met, when you were at my feet, instant bond between us, watching from the passenger seat, staring into those blue eyes, our eyes focused on each other, piercing through my heart, feeling out one another. Always loyal and there for me, sitting tall for me to reach, waiting for my call, wondering what will I now teach, fetching his new ball, dropping at my feet, knowing it's time to play, I throw it down the hall. Tycho is my new best friend, he's always there for me, even when I'm feeling down. This is the best for me, tail waving in the air, excitement on his face, it's to go run in the yard, who's gonna win that race? Standing guard against an attack, a noise causes a growl. Is that a threat to us? It's just fate isn't bond between us. Watching from the passenger seat, staring into those blue eyes. Our eyes focus on each other, piercing through my heart, feeling out one another. Always loyal and there for me, sitting tall for me to reach, waiting for my call, wondering what will I now teach. Catching his new ball, dropping at my feet, knowing it's time to play, I throw it down the hall. Taco is my new best friend, he's always there for me. Even when I'm feeling down, this is the best for me. Tail waving in the air, excitement on his face. It's a go run in the yard, who's gonna win that race? Standing guard against an attack, a noise causes the growl. Is that a threat to us? It's just a cat, he begins to howl. A single bark to let me know it's time to let him in. I jump up to open the door, in the end, Tycho wins. He is a part of our family, not just considered a pet. Was this just destiny, that first day when we met? I'm not ashamed to say, he spoiled rotten to the core. I'll love my dog to the end, a part of my life forevermore. Tycho is my new best friend, he's always there for me. Even when I'm feeling down, this is the best for me. Tail waving in the air, excitement on his face. It's a go run in the yard, who's gonna win that race?
I'm sweating badly. I'm just experimenting. I mean, I've never done it before. I'm feeling it out. But there's some, I'm trying to come up with different patterns and rolls, and it's not going to sound good because I'm just trying to figure out in my head what I would do at any point of that. And I haven't heard the song enough to really know what's coming. Like, it's not that easy. It's not. Not that one. Where are the others? I'm sweating now. And I think if I open that door, it's worse. Okay, Suno, library. Page 2. It's all eye detective. It's almost like even getting on the guitar and putting some parts down. That would be interesting, but not now. No, it's not that one. Even though that's a good version.
Cracks and fissures to form, foundations attacked. Is this the new norm? How it drives those with fear, driven by.
I really like that one.
Will we be driven to our darkest hour?
I gotta publish that one. I gotta download the video.
We build our own borders. Will survival it be law and order? Is it just conspiracy?
Where is it?
Masterminds of the global new order. Oh, standing in the fault line, ground trembles under my feet.
Under my feet.
Forces on to wage war, they will be the ones we defeat. Standing in the fault line, caught in the crossfire. Anger fills the air.
Got it.
Leads to chaos and disorder. Warning shots ignored, writing is on the wall.
On the wall.
What will it take before we all fall? One side pits to destroy each other, the cauldron of fire to...
Alright, let me see if the video works before I post it. This other version. I think it's time for the air conditioner. It's ridiculous. Oh my god. More messages.
Cracks and fissures to form, foundations attacked. Is this the new norm? Panic drives those with fear, driven by those who seek power. Will we be driven to our darkest hour? Rumors swirl, what should we believe? Blame shifts to each other, falling on deaf ears. We build our own borders. Who will survive? Will it be law and order? Is it just conspiracy? Masterminds of the global new order. Oh, standing in the fault line, ground trembles under my feet. Forces on to wage war, they will be the ones we defeat. Standing in the fault line, caught in the crossfire. Anger fills the air, leads to chaos and disorder. Warning shots ignored, writing is on the wall. What will it take before we all fall? One side pits to destroy each other, the cauldron of fire to be released. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Is this judgment day or the eve of the beast? Rivers swirl when we had the chance to seek a commonality. Anger voices heard above each other, too late for this finality. Lines drawn in the sand, now wiped away by gale force winds. We all need to respect each other, or in the end no one wins. Standing in the fault line, ground trembles under my feet. Forces on to wage war, they will be the ones we defeat. Standing in the fault line, caught in the crossfire. Anger fills the air, leads to chaos and disorder.
Let me just make this post. I can't even see in here. Okay, it should fit. These ain't that, they're not that big. posting it on. Okay, I just posted it. Now I'm going to do the dog. Let's see if that one works.
Since the day we met, when you were at my feet, instant bond between us, watching from the passenger seat, staring into those blue eyes, our eyes focused on each other, piercing through my heart, feeling out one another. Always loyal and there for me, sitting tall for me to reach, waiting for my call, wondering what will I now teach, fetching his new ball, dropping at my feet, knowing it's time to play, I throw it down the hall. Psycho is my new best friend, he's always there for me, even when I'm feeling down. This is the best for me, tail waving in the air, excitement on his face, it's to go run in the yard, who's gonna win that race? Standing guard against an attack, a noise causes a growl. Is that a threat to us? It's just a cat, he begins to howl. A single bark to let me know it's time to let him in. I jump up to open the door. In the end, Tycho wins. He is a part of our family, not just considered a pet. Was this just destiny? That first day when we met, I'm not ashamed to say he's spoiled, rotten to the core. I'll love my dog to the end, a part of my life forevermore. Tycho is my new best friend, he's always there for me, even when I'm feeling down. This is the best for me, tail waving in the air, excitement on his face, it's to go run in the yard, who's gonna win that race?
So yeah, I had to, that's my dog. I love my dog. I don't know where he is. He's around. He'll let me know when he wants to bother me to take him outside or even play with him. One thing, I'm just speaking specifically about a Pomsky, Husky Pomeranian mix. You must, and I'm sure this is with a lot of animals, you must give them the attention. Play with them. Show them that your affection for them. Love them. You know that they develop anxieties too. So it's important for that interaction. And definitely, I do that as much as I possibly can, especially like when I sit down and I actually lie down and I mess with him with the ball and other treats, and thanks to Kathy, she sent him a birthday present in the mail. I got it today. So thank you to Kathy. And he's already messing with it. As soon as he's seen it, he knew it was a toy. He's following me all over the place, jumping up. So I put it on the counter, the kitchen counter, and there he goes on his hind legs, paws, trying to reach over and grab it. But I knew he was going to do that. But that got his attention. So that when I gave it to him, he took it, and it's the most amazing thing. When he's doing something like that, he has a special walk. Like, I can't explain it, but his tail is up a certain way. He's just strutting along like it's a different look. Like, it's the cutest thing. It's amazing. And then sometimes, like when he's outside and he sees an animal, He jumps up in the air, lands on all fours, and is like, let's go. And it's amazing to see it because it's so cool to see when he does that. He literally goes off on all fours, goes in the air, and then lands on all four, and he's ready. It's cool to see that. I got to get that on camera at some point because it is so cool when he does that. And then, like if I play with him outside, he gets so silly that he'll run circles around me. He goes crazy. He starts running circles around me like, you're making me dizzy, Tycho. Cut it. He does like some, and then over here in the house, he does some crazy stuff where he'll jump on the recliner, does like a flip, jumps on the couch, jumps back on the floor, spins, jumps on the chair, and it's all happening so fast. It's like, oh my God, he's going nuts. The dog is losing it. I wonder where he gets that from. So, you know, and I'm sure all of our... Hold on. Ooh, nice. This is a good thing. Oh my God. Holy shit. I better pay attention. Okay, I just sent that off. I gotta check the station. I gotta put another file in. Let's go with a shorty. A file shorty. Yeah, why not? Okay, now I'm safe. Safety zone. All right, oh yeah. So, like in this article, anxiety in dogs. Our pets can suffer from anxieties, obviously. So much for what people say. Oh, they don't have feelings. What?
You saw the person that got killed?
What? What?
In the car?
No.
On 184?
On I-84?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yep.
Accidents happen all the time, Ma. But did you record it? Because I would like to see where it happened on 84. Record it now. I'm curious. I'm curious about that now. I saw a helicopter flying around. But I don't know. I-84 car crash. Person dead. That's the best way I could do it. Oh no. Oh shit, it was. It happened here. It was 2 days ago. freak ad blocker. I hate that. I really, really hate that. A car and an SUV. Oh my God. I was wondering why that helicopter. $7:40 Saturday. In the town of Newburgh, causing both vehicles to leave the roadway and the SUV to roll over. Wow, the driver and the sole occupant of the SUV died. Oh my God. Oh my God. But accidents, sadly, they happen all the time. I mean, I got rear-ended 3 months ago. I was standing still. Well, not standing. I was still in traffic. There were cars in front of me, and all of a sudden I'm sitting there listening to music, and I feel boom! I'm like, what the? And when the police came, he told the police that he was changing the station on his radio, and he hit me. That's on the police report. I tell you, people need to put their devices, pay attention to the road. Put down your devices. You shouldn't be driving with your device. Or, you know, if you see there's a lot of people, like you're in traffic, pay attention. What are you changing the phone? And Mom can tell you, about 15 years ago, she and I were sitting in the car. We were stopped on a road to make a left turn. I've got my signal on. I was literally 100 feet from the doctor's office when this happened. And all of a sudden, this was bad. A young girl, she was 17, 18, hits us in the rear. We go flying. Thank God we had our seatbelts. Into the other lane. Now, thank God there was no oncoming traffic at the time. Or it could have got really, really. Uh-oh. Oh my God. Wow, my mom's friend, she knows for years, his father's 94 years old. And he had to take him to the VA, to the emergency room. He had shortness of breath and increased heart rate episodes. He's got oxygen and vitals are good, thank God. Wow. See, shit happens. Oh, so she was texting. She told the police she was texting. The car was totaled. Our car was totaled. She totaled our car. So I've been through that experience too. It's not a good feeling. So people need to pay attention when they're driving. Not only for themselves, but for others. It's not just you. you got to pay attention of. You got to pay attention of the people around you. That's why I would never drink and drive, ever. And a little disclaimer to that, and I always say this: if I go to an event, and I get there at say 5, but I know I'm gonna leave at 11, I'll drink a couple of beers, quick, so that by the time I go through the hours of the event, I am now back to sober and definitely sober levels. That's the only time I would drink. Is as soon as I get to an event, I do it all the time. I gotta have a couple of beers, and I get a little buzz because I don't drink much anymore. And I'm enjoying it. And by the time I spend those hours there, it's gone. Now I'm on adrenaline, enjoying a concert or whatever it is. And by the time I'm heading home, I'm fine. And I only do 2 beers tops. Tops. So, but I do them back to back, so at least I get to enjoy those 2 and get the little rush from it, if that makes sense. But I don't ever take that chance. So, enough of that. Anyway, let me just check my Facebook and see if these posted. I wouldn't be surprised the analytics, not the analytics, the algorithms start picking up this AI stuff and say you can't have this on social media or platforms. I would not be surprised that shit's coming. Yes, it's up. Cool. Anyway, I think it's time to fall back. I've been streaming for a while. Maybe not. I'm so, like right now, I won't do it while I'm live. But because I have to really like focus. I wrote a song this morning, so I'm not really feeling on writing another one today. Because then it's just going to get to the point where I'm not going to enjoy it. I definitely got to do one more. I mean, the eye detective one is really good. And like I said, people that were here in chat last night, and I got responses via email, they really liked that one. Hold on, let me go to Suno and download it. I don't know if I did. Maybe I did. I did. But I'm gonna put this off screen and put the lyrics.
Sorry, scratch my back.
Scratch your back.
Yeah,
I don't have nails.
I don't care.
Ew. Get a thing and do this.
Toma, vamos a ver.
Are you serious? I'm not taking. I'm
Not
doing.
like that.
Gabatu! Where's the vegetables? Look at the vegetables. Gabatu! Just close the door when you go. No, it's because I got the air on. I'm not telling you what to do. Just please close the door. I got the air on. It's not complicated. Wait till I write the Momzilla song. Oh, it's coming. The Momzilla song is definitely coming. And spiders. And spiders. No doubt I'm going to write about spiders. Because I can't stand spiders. I won't harm them, but I'm not a fan. But this eye detective one, it's really good. And it's like I said, it was for Chris's show, Eye Detective. But it's in honor of those who serve. Anything. But I'm gonna wait till I'm gonna mute. Momzilla's in the area.
In the line of fire to protect and serve, sacrifice of many in honor they deserve. Men and women dressed in blue, the flag waves behind them, saluting to those who gave their all, a solemn tone to our anthem. We are the ones who stand in line, no matter what the cost. We bring the peace to our streets, without them we are lost. Mainstream blinded by their bias, despite the negativity, we stand tall to protect our communities. My honor is yours to have, under God I make the pledge. I swore an oath to protect you, our families living life on the edge. We are on the front line to ensure all are protected. We raise our voice and arms on I detective. The bias of the media, they blacken us with fear. What do they know of reality? So-called facts, so unclear. The truth of the matter, we wait for the call to fight the crime within our streets, for justice one and all. We serve with pride and dignity, our uniform and our shield, to fight the negativity, which we will never yield. The goal is to protect and serve, in which we do our best, with love of our country, fighting crime we will not rest. My honor is yours to have, under God I make the pledge. I swore an oath to protect you, our families living life on the edge. We are on the front line to ensure all are protected. We raise our voice and arms on I detective. We raise our voice and arms on I detective.
So I would have to cut that because they put some crazy stuff after.
To stand in line. No matter what the cost, we bring the peace to our streets. Without them, we are lost.
So I can't-
Mainstream blinded by their bias, despite the negativity, we stand tall.
That's what Suno does sometimes. They add other stuff. So what I have to do now is I'm going to put that in a video editor before I upload it. I'm glad I caught it, because now I've got to... And once I put it in the video editor, it's going to make the file larger than it already is. And it could diminish the quality. That's the bad thing. But I'm going to try. Why not? So, but I literally... Restart application. I literally could just sit here and write another song and do it in real time and show you what it's like, but that's a little boring. But the Momzilla song is coming, Mom. You hear me? I'm gonna make a Momzilla song. And the first thing I'm gonna need is a Godzilla roar to insert it after the song is created. So we need to do that. Yes. We need a good Godzilla roar clip. Oh, I'm definitely inserting it in the final draft. Godzilla roar. Okay, let's see. Now I want the old Godzilla roar. That's not clean. See, I'm not crazy about the new Godzilla roar. I'm not. But you can't go too far back because the sound quality would be bad. See, that's the new one. I'm still gonna use it. All right? I always say that to people. They don't realize how from a little kid, how I was into the outer space stuff. The music. I always say that. Oh. I don't know. I have no idea, Ma. Which is the one? Eye Detective. Now, what is it? Which one? Doctor something. Captain something?
Yeah. He looked like the ears were like this.
You talking about Star Trek?
Star Trek.
I've always loved Star Trek. But that's what was on TV as a little kid. Okay, I gotta clip it there. There's two alive out of the original crew. Well, okay, that's technically William Shatner, and I believe, I can't remember the actor that. Oh no, there's three alive. Sulu's still alive, and George Takei, and the gentleman that played the Russian Chekhov. Oh, she passed away, and Nichelle Nichols passed away a few years ago. Yeah. Okay, I just clipped it. Now I gotta add a fade. Don't do that. You make me yawn. Transition. I did it yesterday and I forgot how I did it.
used to miss that thing. It was like a thing that. Oh my God, what's the name of that show?
What show? Man, I did it yesterday and I forgot how I did it.
With the girl working.
Ma, I have no clue what you're talking about.
It was like serial. It was like a novel on TV.
Well, there's so many movies like that and shows. I can't even. Oh, AB said he'll call you later. There it is. Now I know which one to use. Fade out. Export. Eye Detective. AB, he had to take his father to the VA emergency room.
What?
He had rapid heartbeat and what else was it? Yes, we want to overwrite. And he had difficulty with breathing, so he's okay now. His vitals are stable and he's on oxygen. What? An unknown error occurred. What are you talking about? What, Mom?
You sent me a letter with money in there.
I know, I saw that. Let me put it in a different folder.
Wow.
I'm gonna get a call soon. All right, now it looks like it's working. I should check the radar, because I was thinking of going on an afternoon bike ride if it's not gonna rain. Because I couldn't go this morning because it was raining. Let's check. Nah, this, see? You can't, that's why I don't listen to the forecast, Ma. There's nothing on that radar. At least not in the immediate future. There's a couple of spotty showers.
Oh, the one that I used to see was General Hospital.
General Hospital, that's a soap opera. Oh, wait a minute, it's spinning. There's a low pressure spinning over Massachusetts. It's not gonna bring anything down this way anyway. I need to let this load.
Oh, I wonder how this guy's doing, Eric. Massachusetts.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. That was earlier, okay. And that means cooler air is coming down from the north, so that's good, actually. Oh, it might be good for a bike ride later.
General Hospital.
Alexa, what's the temperature right now?
Right now, it's 82 degrees Fahrenheit.
Alexa, what's the weather for tonight?
Overnight, you can look for thunder showers and partly cloudy skies, with temperatures around 68 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh, the humidity's back. That's a sign. That's a bad sign. That means it's a sticky 82. Humid tomorrow. Humid on Wednesday, 90. One on Thursday. And see, we're supposed to be in August. The normal temperature here is 81, the high for the month. 89, 89, 86, 89. Look at these crazy freaking temperatures. See, that's 79 is more normal. 82, 84, that's more normal. Right there. That's normal. Right there. This other stuff that's been going on for the last month and a half is insane with this heat. It's insane. But will I be complaining a few months from now? When it's getting colder?
Really?
Yes, Mom.
I remember when you were a little kid,
Uh-huh.
you used to love to look at the cartoons, Popeye and all that shit. And then you used to get so close to the TV,
Yep.
and I had to push you back. You like to get close to the TV.
I remember that.
You never gave me a hard time when you were a baby. Never.
All right, Mom, I'm live.
You were such a beautiful kid. Never gave me a hard time. And I used to put you this
All right,
little
let me
hat,
just check this first, make sure it works.
long jacket with the coat. You look so cute.
Why don't I hear any fucking sound? Oh my God, I had the thing on mute. Because I laid a track yesterday. Thank God I didn't. Oh my God. What is this thing landing on me? But the audio's there. That doesn't make sense. The audio's there, but why don't I hear anything? What did I do?
I love to stay here, but I have to go.
Go, Ma. Just make sure you close the door.
The air here is so wonderful.
That is very odd. What's what's going on right now.
See you later, Taquito.
So it's not this. It's the file. Why isn't the sound coming through on the file? What is this crawling on me? Okay, we gotta check the edit. Tools. Audio. Effects. Audio editing. I don't see anything muted. I'm gonna go up here, edit. That doesn't make any sense. I can't save the project. Let me right click the audio. I could detach the audio. Mute clip. No, I don't want to mute the clip. Undo. I have no explanation while this thing is not playing audio. I may have to redo it. Alright, let me try this shit again. Don't save. That did not work. The program has stopped working. Movavi, I can't stand you, Movavi. At times. Now I'm really screwed. I'm gonna have to re-download the song. Okay, open in folder. Let's see if it plays. It plays. But now I gotta cut it. And this is where the problem is happening. Let me play the file. Now it's working. That's not even the freaking song. It's not the version. That's the version.
In the line of fire to protect and serve. Sacrifice of many in honor they deserve. Men and women dressed in blue, the flag waves behind them, saluting to those who gave their all, a solemn tone to our anthem. We are the ones who stand in line, no matter what the cost.
Okay, so now let's see if it works in here. It's working. So let's cut. Fade out. Now let's see if it works.
We raise our voice and arms on eye detective.
It did work. Alright, so now let's export it. It was a glitch. Removavi. Yes, overwrite. Now the 26. See? It could be anywhere from 26 megabytes to... It's not gonna work on... I think the limit on Facebook is 25. I'm gonna try. Alright, I put it in documents. It's loading. Let's see if it posts. It might tell me right there it's too big. Alright, let's find out. It just disappeared off my screen. It's not showing up yet. Here's another new problem now. Let's see what happens. I'll refresh.
Canini Scarax. My baby Garata. Nani Scarax. Baby. And who's my baby? You are the baby.
Don't get funny on me now. Oh my god, I can't see. Oh my god. Alexa, turn on living room light.
Okay.
I know, don't look at me like that. Alexa, shut off living room light.
Okay.
Alexa, I love you. No response? Not showing a little love? I bet your Facebook is checking it out to see if it's not copyright music and all that shit. Oh, it did post. I should attach Chris DePerno. Oh, maybe not. Oh. Edit post. done.
Is my phone here?
Yeah, it was charging.
It's charging?
Yes,
It's not charged fully, no?
it should be.
I want to call him.
Don't call him now, he said.
No?
No. He said he's too busy right now.
Oh, okay.
All right, now let's see if it works. On Facebook.
In the line of fire to protect and serve. Sacrifice of many in honor they deserve. Men and women dressed in blue, the flag waves behind them, saluting to those who gave their all, a solemn tone to our anthem.
Should have put lives.
We are the ones who stand in line, no matter what the cost. We bring the peace to our streets, without them we are lost. Mainstream blinded by their bias, despite the negativity. We stand tall to protect our communities. My honor is yours to have. Under God I make the pledge. I swore an oath to protect you, our families living life on the edge. We are on the front line to ensure all are protected. We raise our voice and arms on high, detective. The bias of the media, they blacken us with fear. What do they know of reality? So-called facts, so unclear. The truth of the matter, we wait for the call to fight the crime within our streets, for justice one and all. We serve with pride and dignity, our uniform and our shield, to fight the negativity, which we will never yield. The goal is to protect and serve, in which we do our best, with love of our country, fighting crime we will not rest. My honor is yours to have. Under God I make the pledge. I swore an oath to protect you, our families living life on the edge. We are on the front line to ensure all are protected. We raise our voice and arms on high, detective.
All right, that worked. But now I want to put the alternative version, which I like, because it's intense. It might be this one. I've got to put this one up. If this is it.
In the line of fire to protect.
In the line of fire to protect and serve. Sacrifice of many in honor they deserve. Men and women dressed in blue, the flag waves behind them, saluting to those who gave their all, a solemn tone to our anthem. We are the ones who stand in line, no matter what the cost. We bring the peace to our streets, without them we are lost. Mainstream blinded by their bias, despite the negativity. We stand tall to protect our communities. My honor is yours to have. Under God I make the pledge. I swore an oath to protect you. Our families living life on the edge. We are on the front line to ensure all are protected. We raise our voice and arms on our detective. The bias of the media, it blacken us with fear. What do they know of reality? So-called facts so unclear. The truth of the matter, we wait for the call to fight the crime within our streets, for justice one and all. We serve with pride and dignity, our uniform and our shield. Despite the negativity, which we will never yield. The goal is to protect and serve, in which we do our best. With love of our country, fighting crime, we will not rest. My honor is yours to have. Under God I make the pledge. I swore an oath to protect you. Our families living life on the edge. We are on the front line to ensure all are protected. We raise our voice and arms on our detective.
All right, I've got some stuff that I need to address. So I've been streaming long enough. And I pray to God this is the right video that I want to put in there. So I'll see everybody later on today. Enjoy the rest of your day. Be well, be blessed, be safe. And I'll see everybody later.